I don't know if you can hear me, but I made it across. It's really bad here, Verlaine. I think there's something here.
Hello Cobrats, and welcome to the very final video of Alien Isolation. I'm TryclydeTamer. I thought I'd show you that little cinematic that plays if you sit on the title screen for a little bit. It's pretty much the trailer for the game. So without further ado, it's time to finally take on the last of the survivor mode challenges, or at least the final Ricardo one, then give an attempt at endurance. So let's go ahead and get over there, take a look at things like that. The endurance, that's the thing in Interstellar, not Alien. It's like a meshing of franchises. So yep, it took 26 episodes to do the main story, which I guess I 100%ed. There was like a blueprint I didn't pick up officially, but I got all the archive logs and stuff pretty much. At least showed how to get pretty much everything. Not like you can't research how to get everything for yourself, but I wanted to have the satisfaction of doing it myself. Anyway, plant the explosives and get the hell out of there. Let's blast that son of a bitch back to where it came from. Good luck. Waits out. So, we gotta update weights on our progress, set off the evac alarm, and collect the survivor's report. Let's get into this, right as Ricardo. I could play as Dallas or Parker, but going with the one who is story-related for the mission itself. And here we are, blast seat, the last mission. I'm talking like Ricardo, even though I'm being a little bit more posh sounding, because why not? Oh man, things are looking a little glitchy. There we go. Just have to shuffle through things a little bit. See what all is able to be picked up. Almost seems like Ripley's starting area in both the game itself and the missions that she had, the basement mission. I think that's what gets me started. Doesn't really seem like there's much for me to pick up. So, just doing a quick little do-si-do looking around. Steel toad and all that stuff. Noisemaker, always good to have one of those. Immediately ready. Stombaton is all set up, so Noisemaker, let's do this thing. I'm sure it's going to be a nice mixture of Working Joes and maybe even multiple aliens. I haven't looked at a thing. I did have to briefly look at a thing to figure out where the camera system was for the last mission, which, okay, that was actually the last episode, because I'm starting this final episode here. I'm getting vibes of every type of mission, which I'm probably going to die immediately because I didn't crouch soon enough. Getting medical feels, how the scripted event made the alien appear. And I just had to knock it close while the scripted thing played out. Scripted. I don't know why I'm saying scripted instead of scripted. With the scripture of the Alien franchise. April 26th or whenever was Alien Day. So I'm pretty sure I did get an upload on that day. But it was something I had recorded a long time ago. Or, well, a couple weeks prior at least. It's kind of a weird mishmash of things. I'm just coming up with a weird blim blam of words as I'm doing this. Are you still walking around, or are you in the whatchamacallit? You are there, and I need to get out of the way at least. Maybe see if I can do something convenient, because I'm sure there's lovely things over there. At least the main objective mission thing. You're probably going to see me unless you get going. Keep on going. If your tail was shorter, the thing could have closed faster. Well, maybe Ricardo's skin tone was beneficial for him. Usually in media, those of his skin tone are among the first to go. Often in a heroic fit, but I'm not here to generalize. I guess I can talk about Infinity War. Infinity War was cool, go see it now. The alien is right there, and it probably detected me. I'm just gonna chill here. It's not a full-on thing. It's like, I'm gonna dash at you and impale your skin all the way through. Wah. It's Waluigi, apparently. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to where I need to place the explosives. how explosive things can be. I just want to walk over this way and hide. Maybe it's gonna be good. You're close enough. I probably should hide more often than I do, but I want to get those extra points for the non-hiding benefit, but I'm dead anyway. Enjoy the animation. I've walked through the vents. Maybe this will be some sort of beneficiary for me, but I have my doubts. Maybe the vent is of good things, but yeah. You are coming from there, are you? You are going through there. It's looking like the way it be. So I need to be more careful with myself. It's like that's eyes right there. It's kitty cat. Meow meow meow. Are you coming through the vent or not? I don't know. I'm just gonna do this because it's one of my limited escape routes, but I hear you flamming around. I'm just gonna continue to take vents before I get impaled or any sort of piercing movement into my skin, flesh and bone, all that stuff. I think we're just right by the spit out point. You are getting close and you're the one triggering that, so let me take a step back and wait for things to go through. Since the other way seems to be for the main objective, let's see what's available for me here. Though it was kind of a dead end, but it doesn't quite seem the case. Something going on here. Yeah, something going on here. Maybe this is how we communicate with what eats right here. Did that say Wayland Yutani on that box? I didn't really get a good look. It's orange, and I think that is one of the more colors of it. Final stage ready. Confirmation receipt. Oh yeah, didn't even bother reading the text because I'm that extreme with things. I've done enough reading with my fair share for this game. I thought that was a living person that was gonna be like, "Hey, Mr. Alien, do you want a tasty snack? Go that way." I guess I was the one that did that throughout most of the game, especially in these missions. There are achievements, which that's probably something that I could show in this final episode here of the ones I've done and what I haven't done, and may do on livestream if I eventually get better internet. We are in the orange zone. Hopefully we're going to be green soon to where we finally have it. Maybe not too strategic, but okay, I thought the alien was coming close to me and he was going to kill me anyway, but let's see. Okay, you're attracted to me instead of the flare, so I don't know. Okay, I was confused with how things were going. Next room after the weights doing thing. You are the person. Where do I initiate an evac signal perchance? I'll have to find out after some juking. I would make the assumption, after getting plenty of lovely items, I'm maxed out on sensors. There's something this way. Let's see if it's beneficiary to me. I mean, there's stuff. Don't know where all I could be going. It's good to have paths open. Gotta very carefully say the word, but of course you are appearing here. Save yourselves, everyone else. Okay, I've ended up in this bar area after some ventilation travel by the updating of weights. If only I could get all the Molotov looking things around here, or at least light it up for some sort of flame source. I'm kind of out in the open, so maybe not in the greatest of situations. Okay, we got a big open area. Of course, that's just some alcohol there. Let's see if there's something to be done here. I do not have a tuner, so maybe this won't be too useful if I could even go through there anyway. Oh man, what a beautiful thing to see in this final episode. Who knows how long I'm gonna edit things down to be. Doesn't matter how long this final thing is, but I don't want it to drag on too long for the sake of upload speed, blah. Hopefully it's tactical. Noisemaker goes there. Hopefully the door's gonna close and keep the alien obscured from my view. Anything helpful enough for me to pick up? I'm just not really paying much attention to the crazy poker table. I think it's straightforward. Here we go. And right here should be the thing to set up an evac alarm, I believe. So let's do things like that. Yeah, it's been a couple days. I looked at a guide a couple days ago, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time to get the survivors report. I think it's like a good deal away from me as well, so let's just get better movement going with finishing this mission. And then next attempt hopefully will be more successful in terms of not dying and having numbers to attribute to what I've been doing. No tuner from me. So I just gotta... Okay, I think you're gonna pop down from somewhere maybe. Oh yeah. We just gotta enjoy the ketchup fuse with the SA box of Pendleton's triple star bear. Because there's obviously that there that could undeploy. As much sense as that makes. You... Okay. Are you making a dashing movement? Very dashing you are. Don't remember the exact path to take through this odd corridor. I think we just follow a blood trail to get to the survivor report. From my memory of 2 days ago, as foggy as it is. So yep, yeah, it wouldn't take too long. I just have to be quicker how I do things. So that covers all that. Some things for me to pick up. I don't know where I can grab a flamethrower. Of course, all the guys I watch, they choose the easy route by playing as Amanda, having decent flamethrower fuel to go around with. But yeah, I don't really have much to work with. Just gotta follow the objective marker to get my way out of here. So how about that? I think I just pressed the button there. Things should go smoothly enough. I don't even have enough for ethanol. Don't really have a need for the EMP mine because no working Joes are to be had. I don't think there even are going to be any towards the end. It's just a standoff with the alien around here. Okay, this is where we end back up to. Since they're there, I'm even maxed out, so... yeah, I heard stomping. Gotta be more mindful of what I'm doing. Alright, here you are in the room. How about a flare? Hopefully it doesn't attract you to me right now. Bounce far enough away. I don't know, it's kind of risky business dealing with. Okay, you're looking away, so maybe that's gonna do something. Please don't be noisy, Mr. Door. Odd corridor. Alright, stay interested there. I'm just gonna walk casualistically away. Okay, I probably want to take the vent. Just to see how it goes for me. Probably safer than being out in the open, but alien could very well join me in this adventurous location that is event travel. I'm gonna use my flashlight more than I've ever used it, for more than 5 seconds at a time. And okay, yeah, this right here. Oh yeah, gotta place the explosive somewhere. I think it is down here where I've been before, because all the alcohol stuff that is unpick-upable, that's all things wrap around back together. So yep, there's a place right here to place them explosives. I guess I just have to, oh, I just have to hold it down. Never really see things like that because that's how things work. Alright, now I just have to be careful not to be too close to the explosion or any impalement that can take place. I gotta keep on going. Which way are you gonna come from? Because I know you've done the detection. Maybe it's just being attracted to stuff. Okay, where are you gonna go from? Because I'm on limited time here. A limited time frame. Alright, please don't let me being on a higher level be any sort of bad. So how about Noisemaker goes there? Will that be good for me? Come on, don't take a long way around getting there. I know you're gonna be like, wait, what is that sound? I'm gonna go investigate that sound. Have fun with that while I do other things. Very strategically walking away. Maybe the explosion's gonna hit you. Oh, I hear you running. Have you detected me? I think I just barely avoided things. I don't have much to deal with. I could try to stun you, but you're like a rubbery creature that isn't going to be so affected. Okay, the standoff is probably about to come to an end here. Yep. Even with a little bit of dawdling and shotgun refilling, I made it a little faster by not taking the vent path, just going through the fiery door that was right by the evac alarm set-off thing to get things set up like that. Okay, I don't want to hit that button yet. I'm just gonna do any proper crafting I can in here. You know what? That thing is kind of a detriment to me, so yeah. I'm just going to do the whole explosive placing stuff now. Alright, a secondary noisemaker was tossed. It's been a few attempts. I'm just going to casually try to walk through, follow my objective. Should be about here that we go. Just keep it very slow. And it looks like this is my escape elevator. But there is a little Easter egg I would like to wait for, if at all possible. Just kidding. There is no Easter egg. That is, until you hit this use button. Let's hear it.
This is Verlaine on the Torrens. What the hell just happened? Sevastopol. Did any of our aviators...
Yeah. The explosion at the beginning of the game, if this is to be believed and it's canon, was started by Ricardo, so things all come together. So how about we do some filtering? Let's see how well I did in comparison. I'm not Kohaku Acid. I'm TryclydeTamer at 1193. Oh well. Pretty average for having to figure things out on my own and not do any real breaky-dakey things. With this, all the individual missions are taken care of. I could do play all on people, but I'm gonna give a quick shot to, oh boy, endurance mode. Let's see how this can go. I was wanting to play as Parker here, but that's not an option. To bring things full circle, haven't really played as Amanda since The Basement. That's the only DLC she really had for herself. She may have had the full story, but might as well play as her here too. And here we are. It puts us in Severance, so I think it's going to be a randomized mission set, so let's see how this goes. I'm going to do my preparation, probably just some montage of interesting events and any potential deaths, so how about that? Of course we are on easy mode with Amanda, so let's just see how it goes. I'll see you, glitchy thing. Coming up on our little reprieve here in Severance, I kind of had a little bit of a wraparound in the window shutter room, but have had to use any flamethrower or do any sort of avoidance, so no deaths so far. Let's just get a little bit extra for my flamethrower, deal with these face huggers. I might just give them small flim-flams so I don't risk death when I try to maintenance check them. Or I might actually shoot them with a revolver because I grabbed that in the window shutter room at that little desk. Little iffy with the camera system there, but everything went well enough. I paced myself decently well. Of course it could be better with the camera system, but it all counts. In fact, I don't think I'm going to worry so much about individual missions. I'm going to try to go for them, but let's see how many missions I can get through. And here we go. Let's just give you a nice little shooting there. It's probably not going to count as a singular thing, but okay, there we go. Good enough. Should be in the clear until I leave on the elevator. Alright. I was trying to make a dash at the end just to save a little bit of time, but had to use the rest of my stuff, and okay, there we go. That's my stuff so far, bonus points. Let's get continuing. Look at this loading screen. Sure, it's not going to take too long to get me into the next one. I don't know. This is the second part of it. Flashlight in the dark. I finished my astronomy exam yesterday, and there's like hot Jupiters that are even closer than Mercury is to the sun. Just some insane stuff. Ooh, looks like stuff might actually carry over. So maybe that's something to keep in mind. But I can complete this Molotov. And I do not want to play with that seasoned android aspiring to be toy robot. Let's just do Lingard's mission here. Let's get down to business and do things. It's already disappearing. Okay, I have to remember where all these 4 medical supply things are. Ooh, summertime. Good to pick up these things because they carry over, because I saw the bolt gun and that's lovely. Just gotta be wary not to use too much flamethrower fuel, you know. And Amanda has the tuner, so there isn't really much searching to be done, which that made Lingard's one a little more difficult. I'm surprised I did that first try as I was talking with that a little tiny bit. Recover while we're at a little bit of downtime, but it's probably going to pop down, judging by the sounds and the appearance of things. I hear you rim roaring. Here's the shiny room where there's a pack, I believe, towards this way, or maybe a little less that way. Ah, I see you, 4th thing right there. Let's finish that a little bit. Just gotta lock down the area, which I believe is, yeah, I just have to go under the floor vents and all that stuff. Which actually, I don't need to do the floor vents because the place isn't locked down yet, because the lockdown happens right there. Hi, Ransom, or maybe in this odd universe it's Ricardo or Lingard looking like a man, I don't know. Let's just do this, even though I'm not senior staff. Trigger some explosions about momentarily right there. Boom. Haha. It's kind of close by. I was about to go in this room, but we are done with this little bit. What's next? Let's find out. Twill be overrun. Oh boy, my favorite Lingard mission and favorite one overall, with all of the workings of sort of Love so well, honey, honey, honey. Flamethrower's not going to be too immediately useful, just for some chip damage after a little bit of prior stuff. It's going to be a little bit easier because I have a bolt gun and can refill stuff, but yeah. Let's just see how things go and how I can handle this. Alright, everybody's coming together and interfering and intercepting me, so a little damage might be taken here, and I don't really have room for medikits, so hopefully damage doesn't carry over, but I have a feeling that it does, like everything else. Shotgun in here, must remember that. And then, yes, Mr. Final Boss, I kind of had a run around to get rid of all the other dudes, make sure I'm lined up. Kaboom! No worries here, just grab this key card and might as well get the elevator going while I secure the camp. What is next? Mandy, don't hurt me. There is my score. Oh yeah. Okay, seems we're knocking out Lingard's stuff. Should be the flamethrower stuff right here from the get-go, but I guess that single thing counts as enough. So allow me to do my preparation and start with some vent travel. It's only facehuggers as enemies in this, so not too big of a deal. Just gotta not get cocky with shooting and use the flamethrower as needed. Minor collateral damage. Bolt gunning these guys. Well, I'm probably going to summon the rest of them because I think that's the only hazmat-like one. I failed the gas venting because I was a little on the slow side, but no biggie. With the gas gone and my health pretty low, we are a little on the risky side. Let's get out of here with the objective we immediately are prepared for, pretty much. And let's see what comes after. Some booming. Oh boy, blast seed already. I mean, we're probably about halfway through these, but here we are. I have plenty of Molotovs and noisemakers to make use of. Should be much easier with Amanda in tow, I guess you could say. Hi! That was kind of on the unfair side, because, yeah. Here's a death. Let us enjoy it as much as we can enjoy it. Not like the game crashing would be any problem, but I'm waiting for this to happen. I'll give this another go, see what all I can do. Shotgun way sooner. I thought I saw it in my previous attempt, but I didn't bother grabbing it. Bark, bark. Oh, you got me. Okay, I've had a few mess ups. I'm playing as Ricardo now. My first mission as Ricardo was overrun. It is a bit randomized, but I seem to be getting overrun a lot, and I was able to get by with only a tiny scrape, so things went well enough, and the basement should be easy enough, especially because I have a flamethrower that I picked up. It might not be very full, but I have something to fill it up with right there, so let's do it. Tuner is right there, but unfortunately I ran out of time to lock down the stairwell. But at least now I know, but I'm not gonna redo this because I'd have to redo Overrun. That's a heck no for me. Making a fourth medikit before I get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, not much to get from here, because I didn't complete the stairwell thing, and I think it's usually like a multiplier for killing working Joes, of which there were quite a few in Overrun, which I got a multiplier for. Up next for our poor friend Ricardo here is his poor mission of damage control, oh boy. Here I am in loose ends of the mission that is of Ransom, still playing as Ricardo because he happens to be most suited to my playstyle of kind of stealth, but once you get a hold of a flamethrower you'll go decently ham, but enough for conservation as necessary. I've had some rough times. It is May 12th now that I'm attempting everything here. But hey, I'm on summer break now, so I can get easily started. And also, look at my items. 549 flamethrower, good enough. Oh, and of course, this is a Working Joe only mission until the end, I believe, to my memory. Well, I actually got to refill my Summon. I think I just picked it up in this. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. There's more flamethrower fuel for me, but I have nothing else to craft. I can't craft a medikit. Can't craft any more than 3 EMP mines. Yeah. I'm pretty well set and I have all those items in reserve, so I'm just gonna go through this mission and dispatch the Working Joes as I go along. Also gotta remember the hazmat one, definitely bolt gun for that. Might be another one, but yeah. I'm just gonna see how this goes. My first volunteer / victim will be you. Don't be so loud so that you attract people. You are gone. because you definitely shouldn't be here. Pardon me while I loot your crotchy corpse while you choke on your nothingness. Remember at this part to go under. Probably don't really have much to grab, but any extra ammo for my weapons is good enough. Okay, get to the elevator. Let's use the noisemaker for the alien. I know I'm kind of in your path, but just gonna play it safe. I have plenty of ammo. Please don't give me the last second. There we go. We are good. What's coming next, Mr. SpongeBob alien? I don't know why I called you that. I just did. So that's that. Blassie is the next one. I just got to not be too safe, because being too safe can be more dangerous than I think. So I just gotta keep that in the old noggin. A little something I found is phlegm. Phlegm should be enough to trigger you to go away. So that's a better strategy than risking the spread apart shots. It's still conserving you to the best of your ability. Had to try to explain. You just gotta watch for events that might be more secretly drip dropping or something. Good old alarm right here, and then I gotta go around to the dining room like place to get that survivor's report, and then listen to Verlaine say her words. A little bit of damage here, but it's for the greater good. Explosivos being placed, much like so. And escaping being done, also like so. Here comes Verlaine again, even though, is this the same episode depending on how much I edit things? Probably. What the heck just happened? Oh, we're at about an hour's point now. Oh, judging by that sound, yes indeed. Let's go ahead and knock out probably Ricardo's hardest mission, at least in terms of timing for things, because you gotta secure the armory, find all those tags, and then dupe the visitor registry data. So I gotta make it quick. I have a bunch of flamethrower stuff, and I'm gonna pick up this next flamethrower, but it doesn't do anything good for me. Maybe I'm just trading it in for a cleaner, sleeker model. Oh, my flamethrower wasn't working because things were glitched up. But if I can get things going well enough, I can make my way back home. It starts off rough, but it gets easier by the time I get to Overrun, which is one of my less favorite ones. Here I am again on Scorched Earth, even though I haven't really played it in any of the attempts I had. I gave up on my last little set of stages, and I'm on this new one. I did beat Ricardo's first mission of the Trigger. I don't think it's called the Trigger. My last mission was Overrun, and I even had to use like 2 or 3 medikits, but I'm still on that many after all the items I used. Yeah, I forgot about that. I do have some stuff to craft around. And of course, I can't really grab new stuff because I only have reserve items, and I just put an SCJ injector into stuff. I was being strategic in my speaking. Let's be careful that the alien doesn't come over, because I'm about fed up with dying in this thing. If you catch my drift, Mr. Alien. Of course, I'm a little rusty with this mission in particular, but I remember mostly how to do it. Let's go around this way, save the civilian, get all these different Lingard files, and then do the hacking of the exit. Remember to actually hit the confirm button. This movement is just of a human, and I shall be doing the saving of you. Warn me of the alien when it comes close, which it's coming close right now. Anyway, yeah, now for the off-screening. Something I haven't shown, but I kinda knew, is that you can flim-flam the thing for the aliens, but it doesn't always register as it should. Sometimes he'll do the of he got thwarted, though. With this hacking, we are pretty much done. We just have to wait for an elevator to appear, which shouldn't be too bad, but I just gotta make sure that I'm not being dashed toward. I'm not gonna put that thing in quite yet. Just kidding, here I am. It's probably gonna be the death of me, because I waited so long to do so. Alright, wait for you to get kind of out of the way. I know you kind of noticed me there. Yeah, I'm just walking out of your purview, and oh yeah, I have to wipe Lingard's evidence. I keep on forgetting at least one thing that I have to do. There we go, 3s. And done we are. Almost looks like things were phasing through. Had a quick clip of, well, a couple clips of some glitchy, funny things like Ricardo being the thug he is, having a perpetual revolver on him, and the droopy hazmat working Joe. Up next, crawl space. I love this one. Even more than I love refrigerators. I love how Space Coast of Florida got some love in the meme world recently in the form of Appliance Direct. Yeah. Good old package. And then blast seat. After that one comes my favorite first mission in the last set. Like there were other first missions in the last set specifically. Reoperation. I could probably do this in my sleep, but I don't want to fall asleep quite yet. I got used to approaching from the other side, but since I have a tuner as Ricardo from a previous thing, I can do it right here like this. So unorthodox. Look at that. Seems I'm done. No simple amount of rewarding is happening out of it. We're just done. I feel very accomplished because with this, I consider myself done with Let's Play Alien Isolation. Let's view some bonus features. There's just the credits. I don't think there would be much more to see. Steam store. It's probably gonna open things like this. Okay. Let's see if I can just shift tab right out of that. Don't mess anything up. I'm just going to leave it on the title screen here. Then I'm going to go explain some achievements. While I would have loved to show some love to Parker from the original Alien movie, because I've mentioned how cool of a character he is, I felt that Ricardo was best suited to my playstyle for endurance mode, with the healing with medikits, luring with flares and noisemakers, etc. So with this, here we are on my Steam page. I'm gonna have to crop things a little bit so any particular information doesn't get a little too crazy. Get Alien Isolation for $10 this weekend. That was during Alien Day weekend. So let's go ahead and go here to view all achievements. So most of them are based on the missions throughout the game and all that stuff. Going through them. Shock to the system for using the stun baton. Doesn't really show one for missions 8 or 9, or maybe it comes a little bit later because they're broken up a little weirdly. So yeah, Survivor, which I actually got for beating the game on hard difficulty because there's nightmare difficulty and also unpredictable alien mod, which is something I could try on the stream when I get the better internet, hopefully sooner than later. Ripley signing off, of course, for completing the game in general on any difficulty setting. Then there's more of the completion things I did. There actually are not achievements for the blueprints throughout the game. So, yep, there's just the Taken and Archivist, 10 Nostromo logs. I don't think there's even much of anything for the regular logs that you read throughout the game. Line them up with the flamethrower, of course. All that basic stuff that you're probably going to get through going through the game anyway. Not a scratch. Escape from android combat without taking damage. Does that count as a secret one? No, not quite. I will tell you which ones are secret related. Yeah, a bunch of them are associated with numbers, and if you play like I do, you're definitely gonna hit them over time. You can tell the dates that I unlocked everything. Last year in January, when I was playing the game for the first time, then all the different ones that I unlocked to this year. Ooh, January 5th, I got Mind Your Step. That is a secret one. Yes, it is. A secret achievement, Mind Your Step, without getting killed by an android, or anything in general, while doing the reactor maintenance. Kinda tough, but not super bad. Not like going through endurance mode normally. Oh man, that was a heck of time, and I guess I'm losing my voice, but it's also kinda late. I gotta rank up his Splatfest a little bit. Complete 10 minigames successfully. I think it's just the ones that you do for the puzzles, whatever you can consider them to be. And probably even hacking counts towards that as well, so you can get pretty much multiple achievements in one. True Engineer for item construction and crafting. Archive log, there we go. 100 archive logs there, or a little bit more, of course. So 100 is all you need for the achievement, but me being the completionist I am, I got pretty much all of them to my knowledge. Basic stuff all the way through, into the hunt, beating the game. Then as for the ones I do not have, just out of reach. Contact your team and escape comms without being attacked by an android. A heck of a thing to do. So that's a secret achievement I haven't gotten. Mercy or Prudence, complete the game without killing any humans. Of course, all the ones I haven't gotten are related to killing in some way, so yeah. Had I not killed that one person with the jack before seeing the alien for the first time, I probably could have went towards a Mercy run. Speaking of which, I still need to do the finishing up bonus episodes for Undertale. That'll come at a later time whenever I feel most fittable to it. And as for 2 hidden ones, Hide, Run, Survive is one of them. On mission 5, just don't get killed by the alien. It's a little rough. And then One Shot. Just sounds exactly as it is. A different game you can get on Steam. No. Beat the game without dying at all. So, think of it like roguelike stuff. Like Monstrum, but Monstrum's not as big of a game. Even though I do have way more hours in that game than this one, because I just like doing my ultimate all-escape runs, because why not? Then as for the My Turn Now achievement, of course it's pretty humorous, because that's what the Working Joes say. Fight off a Working Joe and kill it with only the maintenance jack. That's pretty fun. So that about covers the achievements for this game, and just about everything I want to do. Don't really have much to say about the game and the Alien franchise that I haven't already said by the finale. We're getting close to midnight, 45 minutes away here on the Eastern Time Zone thing, on May 12th going into Sunday, because it's Saturday night and we're in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch me try to end this Let's Play without stalling too much. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this as one big episode or divide it up a little bit. So yes, give this game a shot if you haven't already. Then just to list off the secret achievements, there's not the first, just out of reach, Mercy or Prudence, and One Shot. Some I have, some I don't have, so maybe try them for yourself if you wish to do so. That's about it for me. You've known for a while that Pokemon Colosseum and Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story are the next 2 Let's Plays that will be going concurrently, and I'm gonna get into them as soon as I can. Have a fun summer with a couple more RPGs to play. The future is bright for the channel of TryclydeTamer in terms of Let's Play videos and eventual live streams when the internet gets better. Until that bright future, do not toast yourself and remember, running causes accidents.